July in the Major League Draft.
So he'll face a lefty to start, and a first pitch hacking is Edsel. Little blooper to left field, that gets down for a hit. Dickey thought about trying to make a run for it, instead retreated, and the leadoff man aboard. And a 2-2 hit well to deep right field. Scott going back at the track, and there he is. That was a factor. Slade Wilkes, two-hopper to short, and it's booted by Ahuna. Everybody's safe. No mention today. You're in the clear.
Mentioned it after the.
Dollander records his first strikeout. It is a big one for out number 2.
Yeah, we saw an example from Chase Dollander, that high-velocity fastball.
Both runners take off, and the payoff swung on and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Chase Dollander, and a statement for Big Orange.
Now they've got the shift on Denton.
And that was not fielded cleanly by Sargent at first. Tried to backhand it, booted that one. And Denton aboard on what was going to be an awkward-looking play to begin with. 18 home runs. This one drilled into left field for a base hit. First of the afternoon for the Vols, and now runners at first and second.
Another guy they've got to get going, Griffin Merritt. That was a bullet to the left side. Tennessee just really hasn't lifted a whole ball.
Burke 0 for 4 in game 1. We'll tap this one to short. Dickerson again waits on it. Hits the bag at second. Throw to first not in time. Runners now at the corners as Burke was hustling the entire way.
Yeah, the big hop was not going to allow Dickerson to turn the double play, but he stays under control, gets at second base.
Lynch at third, comes in, and that one hit him, I believe, on the back of the leg. Second strikeout for Tanner Hall. Not only did he go out to the warning track and the wall, but he also came and threw holy water on the coach's offices here. Dollander. Game that's already seen 5 left on base between the two sides. Scott retreats, and like a laser beam, it's gone. Lynch slides into second. That was right towards the church. Towards the gap, and Ensley underneath.
And then go all the way to the warning track.
Ensley's 0 for 2. And the strikeout by Tanner Hall is his third. No question that has been a factor so far this weekend. Throw down to first, strikeout number 4 for Tanner Hall. Edsel. Pass Ensley in center field. Edsel rounding second, headed towards third. And Scott Berry's going to give him the stop sign right there. We saw a similar play yesterday, and it led to Tate Parker plating 2 runs. Here's where you have to be careful. Dustin Dickerson knuckles that one through the right side, and the Golden Eagles grab the early lead. The triple by Edsel, the single by Dickerson. Dickerson will take off through the 6-hole and a base hit. Dickerson heads to third, and now USM with runners at the corners.
First and third, nobody out. Golden Eagles, the hit and run perfectly to the left side.
The attendance record was set a year ago with Ole Miss today at 58-2-2. Right there approaching a knock and a single. A line drive from Sargent. Off the scoreboard. A 3-run jack for the Golden Eagles.
So the missed tacks on the other run, that's where it ended.
To third, Denton makes an incredible play over to first and dug out beautifully by Burke. That's the first out.
Wow, did they need that. What a play by Zane Denton down the left field line. If that gets through, but Zane Denton to his right.
Popped it up, and Ahuna on the scene. Batting cleanup will lead things off. Hammers this one down the left field line, and Tennessee with a chance for an extra base hit for the first time this weekend. And a stand-up leadoff double for Moore. Good start for the Vols trying to bounce back.
There he is.
The double by Moore for Zane Denton, puts a charge in that one. And it'll be brought in by Parker. Here's Merritt. Into the 4-hole, into right field, and coming home is Moore. And Tennessee on the scoreboard as Merritt comes through with a knock and the RBI. At the bottom, those are the 3 key points. USM, larger stadium capacity. Attendance was slightly greater than Tennessee this year on the field. Hammer, deep right field, and that one is gone. Happy birthday, Blake Burke. And a brand new ball game in Hattiesburg.
I've seen 30 years of baseball. I don't think, Roy, I've seen a ball hit that far. We've got to get a distance on that one. Right when we're talking about the power out of this kid, it went 479 feet to right field with a BB Corp bat.
And Stark draws the walks in Hattiesburg. Make that 2 for 7. And with 2 outs, runners now at first and second. And now he's awarded first base. Lines this one into center field. Here comes Cal Stark. Tennessee has the lead, and it gets past Edsel in center field. 2 runs are in. Here comes Ensley. And the Vols are in business on the road in Hattiesburg. Dickey clears the bases. Edsel transferred in from Panola College, one of the top junior college prospects in America.
Thank you, guys.
Imagine if dozens of small businesses in your town funneled $299 straight into your bank account.
One thing we do know, the leadoff man, Zane Denton, thinks he was hit by that pitch, and that's going to prompt a conversation.
Zane Denton did get hit.
Griffin Merritt, deep in the hole, short. Dickerson's been smooth over there and pulled his second baseman off the bag. The first 2 aboard now for the Vols.
Monastere hold the bag with his right foot before he comes off. Did they call him out? There you go.
The redshirt freshman left-hander, the new pitcher for the Golden Eagles.
Dealt the first half of this year.
Merritt over at first. Served to straightaway center field. Going back Edsel at the track. That's off the wall. Heading towards third, and the stop sign is up for Griffin Merritt. A 1-out double. Another extra base knock for Blake Burke.
I don't know that Griffin Merritt thought that ball was going to be caught.
Christian Scott bangs that one to first base. And the throw back home. Offline. Gets towards the backstop. And that's going to play 2.
And others just look different.
All year before today over at first base. Through the 6th hole and a good start for USM. Dustin Dickerson continues.
Set of reasons to love you, because for a guy like Chase Dolander or Tanner Hall on the other side, there's a lot of reasons to love these 2 pitchers. Racing
again, and the payoff pitch swung on, and another strikeout for Chase Dolander.
The wind's blowing straight out to center field.
Huda punched out. Cross Sibley records his 2nd strikeout of the afternoon.
It's such a tough.
8-4. Tennessee has to have this one to keep the season alive. That's under the glove of Monastere into center field. Down the left field line. Will that stay in fair territory? Crossing the line. The out was made by Parker.
Like this, and once we got beat up, it was like not supposed to happen.
2-hopper, Dickerson. Across the diamond to first, and it's in time.
You know, that's when the draft would go on. And
1-hopper, Ahuna gobbles it up for the 2nd out.
Throw it away.
Pato strikes out. Dolander becoming a story. It off the bag, and Denton aboard.
That was going to be a tough one for Dickerson, who does it all right. Plays through the baseball with his gloved.
Payoff pitch through the 6th hole into left field, and Griffin Merritt, his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
And do a lot of things you got to do differently.
Taps it back to the mat. Retrieved by the second baseman.
Tennessee's able to hold on.
Big if with this USM offense, and here comes Dolander again. His 6th strikeout, retiring Dickerson, as Dolander points to the scoreboard. Brief picture. And Ahuna strikes out.
And we're facing Tim Hudson, and he threw something similar to that in the SEC.
And Dickey charged to left field. Parker retreating in front of the track.
Bat around, 8 unanswered for Tennessee.
Straightaway center. Hunter Ensley going back. The wind's going to shove it a little deeper, but he's there.
And then for Tennessee, 6 runs in the 4th, another 2 runs in the 5th. All the scoring within that 16.
Nubs it over towards first. Covering will be Sibley. And this one drilled towards left field. That's right in front of Parker for a knock. Griffin Merritt is aboard. 2 for 4 with 2 driven in. He scored twice. Runner goes, and the strikeout. Ball 4, and the leadoff man aboard. And the new pitcher for the Vols is Chase Burns.
Going to be some burn on this fastball up to 100 miles an hour.
And the payoff swung on and missed, and he blew him away.
That was 100 miles an hour on a 3-2 count.
Bringing the noise, bringing the nasty stuff. Could be 2. There's the turn over to first, and Tennessee does it. The Volunteers will extend their season to a winner-take-all Game 3 in the Hattiesburg Super.